in the Swan Valley of Manitoba on April 14th, 2025 to kick off the Swan Valley Watershed Planting Program. Well, I set up this wind speed monitor so I can get some data before doing a prescribed burn on the wind speed and the wind direction. Hello, my name is Brant Broom. I'm the head forester at Shakti by TELUS. Today is April 16, 2025, and I'm standing here at the Ruby River in Swan Valley, Manitoba at one of our amazing project sites where we will restore the riparian area of the Ruby River and several other streams, beginning here all the way down to Sapatoya Cree Nation. The Ruby River originates back at Harvey Lake and a couple small creeks coming out of the Duck Mountains near Sarah Lake. By the time it gets down here to the valley, it picks up some steam and width and volume, and then eventually dumps into the Roaring River, which you'll see later on in our project. And the Roaring River is a tributary of the Swan River, which ends up in Swan Lake, which ends up flowing into the Shoal River and into Lake Winnipegosis at Pelican Rapids, which is Sapatoya Cree Nation. The Ruby School District 1081 lies 4 miles south of the townsite of Kemvo and 3.5 miles east of the townsite of Durban, at the foot of the picturesque Duck Mountains. It was organized in 1900 by Mr. McGuire of the Department of Education. The district adopted its affiliation from Ruby Creek, a diminutive flowing stream which passes through this area, which also in turn derived its name after Ruby Lennox, the daughter of one of the district's first pioneers. A catalog of surnames comprised of a few of the earliest recorded settlers to the district include the Barnfields, Camerons, Fox, Golly, Hogs, Latimers, Lennox, Morrows, and Olmsteads. The Ruby School was constructed in the year 1901 on southeast section 143428. The land purchased for $10 from Mr. Golly. In order to acquire funds for the materials, equipment, and furnishing for the project, debentures totaling $700 were sold. The lumber required for the building was cut from the southeast corner of the Ken Fullerton farm. The first school board of trustees consisted of J.W. Cameron, who respectfully served for 32 consecutive years. The last available records for the school are dated June 1966, at which time the following students were in attendance: Bonnie Marichuk, Shelley Bateman, Gordon Christian, Elaine Bruckey, Valerie Fullerton, Larry Broom, Brian Wilson, Myrna Hogg, Donald Mahan, Dorothy Wilson, Mervyn Innes, Sharon Hogg, Roy Broom, Terry Innes, John Mahan, and Betty Mahan. So as you can see, the Ruby School District 1081 dates back all the way to 1901, and this river played a significant role for all the farmsteads, the school, and all the families around this area. For me personally, this river holds more importance in my background in life than any other river in Canada. Even though it may not look like much, I came down here from a very young age to catch little creek chubs and minnows, and this is where my nature journey has begun. One of the concepts is to follow a drop of water from Harvey Lake to the Ruby Creek, into this Ruby River, all the way down to Roaring River, and eventually into Swan River. And we're able to do that with today's technology, and the impacts of our tree planting program here will have a significant benefit to those downstream. So that's the idea: restore what we can now for the benefit of others downstream. This is the Ruby River tree from the Ruby River